Hello and welcome to the second in this series of 3 videos on using the Learn My Way website. Now, in the first video we looked at the contents of the Learn My Way website, the sort of courses that are available to you. And we noticed that most of the courses were only available to you if you'd registered with the website. So what I'm going to do in this second video is look at how to get to the website first of all, and then once you've got there, how you register for the website. So let's do that. Let's first of all show you my screen. So there's my screen display. And what we're going to do, we're going to first of all use a facility that not many people use on computers, but it's quite a useful one. And that's the Windows search box, which is at the bottom left corner of the screen. Okay, so I'm going to click in that white search box with my mouse, and when I click in there it opens this little window. Now we can ignore for now most of what's in that window because we're just going to use the search box itself, and I've clicked in there already, so I'm just going to type now on my keyboard Learn My Way, and once I've typed that then it brings up the results over here. And what it's done actually, it's searched on my computer for anything to do with those words, Learn My Way. It hasn't found anything, so it's also searched on the internet. And these links over here are internet links. Now we're going to use the top one. So if I point at the actual link, the blue link at the top there, that says Learn My Way, Good Things Foundation. And I'm going to click on that with my mouse. Left-hand button, remember, always on the mouse, unless we say so. So I click my left button, and when I do that it opens a web page and it takes us to the Good Things Foundation website and the particular bit of the website that's to do with Learn My Way. And to get to the actual Learn My Way website, all we do is scroll down that page a bit using the wheel on your mouse. So I'm turning the wheel on my mouse now, and that brings us to this section. And here, look, it says Visit Learn My Way. So I just point at that button, so it's lit up, click my mouse button, and that takes us to the Learn My Way website. Okay, so that's the first way of getting to that website, by using the Windows search box in the bottom corner. Let's look at a second way now. So I'm going to close this window by clicking on the cross in the top right corner, so that will close the web page. And instead of using the search box this time, I'm going to use a web browser. So on my computer I've got 2 web browsers. This is one here, and when I point at it, it says Google Chrome, so that's the Google Chrome web browser. I've also got that same symbol on the left hand side here, Google Chrome, and above it I've got an example of a second web browser you could use, which is called Microsoft Edge. A lot of computers use that one. There are other web browsers, but those are the 2 most common ones you'll come across. So this time I'm going to use Google Chrome. I'm going to point at it at the bottom here, click on that, and that opens the web browser page. Okay, and I'm going to use the search box that I've got in the middle of the screen here. Just click in there and type what we're looking for again, Learn My Way, and press enter. And at the top of this long list we get the same one that we used when we used the Windows search box, Learn My Way, Good Things Foundation. I'm going to click on that link, and it takes us to the same page again, the Good Things Foundation page. Scroll down with the wheel on your mouse, click on the button, and that takes us to the website again. Now I'm just going to show you that once more with a slight variation. So let's close that again. Open a web page again, or a web browser page to get it correctly. Now this time, let's say on your computer it doesn't bring you to a search box in the center. Let's say, for instance, it brings you to a website like that, the BBC website. So I haven't got anything to search with in the center here. But on a web browser, you can also search using what's called the web address bar, which is this long line here, underneath the cross and the plus. Okay, so if I click in this web address bar just once, it highlights the web address that we're on at the moment, which is bbc.co.uk. And while it's highlighted, if I just type on my computer the words we're looking for again, learn my way. Whoops, I put clear my way. Let's rub that out and try again. Learn my way. And press enter. And that has exactly the same effect as using a search box in the middle of the screen. Okay, so click on the link, scroll down with the wheel on my mouse and click on the button to go to Learn My Way. So that's 3 different ways of getting to the Learn My Way website. Now, having got there, we've said that in order to use most of the courses, then we need to register. So the button to register for the course is here. So let's click on that. And then what we have to do to register for the site is fill in this, or these rather, these boxes here. Now, before we start on that, it's a good idea to always prepare for this if you're going to register by preparing a password. Okay, set up a password for yourself before you start, because that means you don't have to start worrying once you start filling in this form. Now, if you want a few hints on how to create a password, look at my video on computer security solutions, and that will show you a few different ways of making up a password. Let's fill this form in then. So I'm going to fill it in with some pretend information. I'm going to put in my name, Bill Bloggs. That's full name. Okay, and as soon as I click in the next box, which is for the email address, notice that Learn My Way automatically creates a username for me. Okay, now it's a good idea as we're going along, write down that username when you are registering. Okay, so you've got a note of your username and your password when you come back to the site later. Next thing it asks you for is your email address. So I'm going to put Bill's email address, which is billbloggs@btinternet.com. Okay, so he's got his full name, he's got his email address, then click in the next one to type in his password. Now, on most websites, when you're filling in your password, you'll see 2 boxes asking you to type your password twice. And that's a sort of check to make sure that if you type your password accidentally wrong, maybe pressing the wrong key the first time, when you type it the second time, it'll find that fault. This site hasn't got the 2 boxes, so what I'd suggest is you click on this button, Show Password, just so that if you do make a mistake when you're typing in your password, it will show it. So let's type in my password, and I'm going to put my password as example 1. Now, even on this example, you can see that I've got a capital letter, I've got lowercase letters, and I've got a number, which are the minimum things that you need in a good password. Okay, so name, email address, password. Last thing it asks for is the center that you are working at. At this stage, I don't think you need to bother with that. So I'm going to click on the little button that says, I don't have a center. And the bit underneath, all that's about is if you are happy to be contacted by email by this organisation, Learn My Way, you can switch on that little button. I'm not going to click in that, and you don't have to either. So you've filled in all the details that you need. Have a good check, make sure you typed everything correctly, especially your email address and your password, and then click on register for free. And that completes the registration, and you will be registered for the Learn My Way website, and you'll be able to use it. Now, in the 3rd video of these 3, we'll look at one example of a Learn My Way web course, and the sort of tools that are available on courses to use. Okay, so that's it for this course, or this video rather, and what we'll do next is look at that website, look at a course, look at the tools, and then we'll have completed, and you can make your way through the many courses that are available on Learn My Way. See you in the next video.